Hey guys, it's the King Gaming. Welcome back to We Happy Few. Now, with this series, it's going to be a bit different. This series is going to come out every other Saturday. So, every other Sunday, not actually every other Saturday. But the main gist is that Sunday. So, if yesterday was the 12th, not this Sunday, not last Sunday, but this Sunday after, it's going to come out. And these are all going to be an hour long. So, we've got to go meet up with Ollie. Gotta get out of the train station, but how? Actually, I want to read my notes here. Because there's a couple notes I haven't read. Let's all get killed. Ollie says the only way onto the bridge is from Appleton Home Station in the Parade District, which means I gotta get to Appleton Home first, which means I gotta get to Madden Home. Did I mention Ollie's a loony now and keeps talking about some girl who isn't there? He's got a short shine for her. Margaret, that is who he's talking to. Sally and Percy and I went to school with Margaret once. What's her name, didn't we? And she didn't get on the train, did she? Something terrible happened and no one will talk about it. Ollie is very cheery about us going to rob the Victory Memorial Camp, or rather, him robbing it while his old army mates chase him around. Sounds like a lovely way to get bayoneted. I doubt very much anyone's cleaned up the barbed wire. Oh, and tanks. Let us not forget the tanks. On the other hand, he promised to help me get to Britannia Bridge, so I might have to take him up on his offer. Can I trust him? Of course not. Did I mention he's Louis? On the other hand, what else have I got? Alright, let's see if we can... I got my shovel. There's little Margaret. How do we get out of the station? Ah. Oh. The Scottish play. Cross the Inkman Bridge and meet Ollie. Alright. And of course I got my shovel to beat the living shit out of people. Now I've heard this game is a bit long, so we're going to make these an hour each. Ooh.
Hello. It's strange. There's things...
Ugh, terrible. When I was a rotten potato, ugh. Hup. Keep calm and carry on. I have a very bad feeling that at some point we're actually going to have to fight Uncle Jack. Oh dear.
Now you two bloody listen to me, alright? One fine day, the seaboys come running into the regimental HQ, saying there's an elephant broke loose. Now, elephants is very gentle creatures most of the time. No fucking civilians! I have to kill you now.
Christ. I better not let anyone see me out of uniform.
I need a uniform.
Something horrible. Mashes him right into the mud, and skin comes off his back like he was peeling a grape. So the seaboys come running up to this general. Only then he was a major, and he said, "You must come shoot this elephant." So, he gets his hunting rifle, well, it's a 505 Gibbs, and he goes down to the market. Only now, the elephant isn't in the market anymore. It's in a field eating leaves. It's calm as night.
I need a uniform.
He's grown up with that elephant, you see, and he don't know how to do any other job except sit in that elephant and tell it to pick up a log and carry it over there. But the elephants, truly, and the moat's crying and covering, cool as a summer breeze. The general.
Guess we have to go. Oh no, you're actually inside, Ollie. Son of a bitch. I need a uniform is what I need.
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movie will be King Arthur was a Gentleman, starring the hilarious Ronald Shiner and Arthur Astley. Don't miss this uproarious comedy.
It starts grenade!
I don't have to do that, but I can do that. Oh, son of a bitch. There you are. You get like this.
Attention all personnel. If anyone finds Private Elston's trumpet, please return it at once. He's not the man who wakes you up in the morning. He is a musician in the band. Attention all personnel. There is an intruder in the camp. All personnel, report to your counter-infiltration station. This is not a drill.
Well, that's for knocking down my blocks in nursery.
Ooh. Hold on. Oh, I have enough points to work on something. Let's see. Health, yeah. Yes. Ear to the ground. Feel better. That was really okay.
Oh, this is...
Oh. B. Poem of Private Riggin Gibbing, the POW Rebellion. In Flanders Field the poppets wilt. They've heard about poor England's guilt. Our captain said it wouldn't do to fire on his men, so it true. Our duty bound us to rebel, but now we're able bound straight for hell. The Germans sought the guilty man. Our captain wouldn't turn them in. Then all of you shall meet your God, and none live but the firing squad. The Germans called for volunteers. The weakest men gave in to fears. And dreaming our homes and wives, we shot our buddies to survive. The Germans said 'twas for our best for dealing with this sad unrest. They pinned the medal on our chest. I'm going to search each of these guys. I need to figure out a way to get in this camp without causing a ruckus.
What the? Sorry. Just lie down.
Anything good? You pick up a book. Alright, so. Ah.
Attention all personnel.
Righto, sir.
Do we really have to do this?
Ah.
Do you ever wonder why the Germans didn't take their tanks with them when they left?
I've made a map. There's a hole in the fence, inside the dump. You just have to get in here, get the key, and cut the power. Then, sneak out into the darkness while I rob them blind. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
How do I cut the power?
The General keeps the keys in his desk.
Do you want me to break into the General's office?
Any way you can scotch the power is fine by me, lad. I'll meet you back at the train station.
What if they spot me?
I'd run. They don't have a lot of ammunition, but they're terribly handy with their bayonets.
That's your plan B? Run?
Well, you could ask them for some of their famous hot buttered crumpets, but I wouldn't recommend it. They can't run very fast. They're all old farts, like me.
Right, Ollie. Let's see that map you made.
Moonshine recipe. 2 bags of sugar, fire, water, etc. Oh, cool.
Ollie's sleeping potion for those chaps on the bridge. Oh, that's a bit risky. Look what happened to Goldilocks. Ollie said there was a hole in the fence in the dump. That sounds much safer than walking in by the front gate.
Arthur! Arthur? You get down from that tree before I chop it down.
Do you know why they're registering us?
The Germans love their lists, that's all.
They're taking us away on a train to Germany.
Oh.
You know about it, don't you?
Who told you that? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you all know about it, just not the kids.
Look, they've got cows there. It's not going to be powdered milk. They might even have chocolate.
Oh, chocolate makes it all better.
They've got tanks, Arthur. Or haven't you noticed? How are we supposed to argue with tanks?
I don't want to go to Germany.
It's only for a little while, I think.
I don't want to be a hostage.
Calm down. Let's have some tea.
Oh, right, I'll come down. I think I might be stuck, actually.
Son of a bitch. Do we not have any more lockpicks? Do I use them all? Rafting. wonder if I can Jimmy bar that open. Ah. Hello? Hold on.
Attention all personnel. There is an intruder in the camp. All personnel, report to your counter-infiltration stations. This is not a drill.
Oh, the little darts. I have to go check the bunker. What?
To sleep, perchance to dream.
Alright, awesome.
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
How do they expect me to get up? Perfect. Yeah, I'm here. So is guarding that door. I think I can do this without causing a fuss. I need a hint. Oh. Where do I go? I have no clue. I know I have to get into the dump, but how? I have no lockpicks.
Berries? They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub.
Anyone finds Private Elston's trumpet, please return it at once. He's not the man who wakes you up in the morning. He is a musician in the band.
Where do I go? Hello. Eh. Steal 2 bags of flour.
Patrols should be particularly careful in the forest. More than the usual number of plague victims have been spotted there recently.
Can I break down my stuff? How?
Just resting my feet.
I'm waiting? Ollie! Ollie, I have a problem.
Attention all personnel, please remember to boil all water this week. There have been some issues with the pipes. You may want to take an extra joy or two as boiling may break it down.
I'm ready.
If you are
What the hell? I wonder. Maybe. I'll actually see if I can go back here for a minute. Yeah, we're gonna go back for a minute. We're gonna go back and see if I can go back to before I started. Select game. Nope, we're just gonna do our manual save. Yep. Because I know I have my 2 lock picks. I wonder if I don't use them, I'll be good. Ooh, tired. There. Now I'm back up. Okay. So. So I remember I have my 2. How many lockpicks do I have crafted? Let's if I just book it and then sneak into the bunker, I'll be good. Because I don't have to lockpick everything in sight. Shovel out.
Well, that's hard to argue with.
Hup.
Shit.
So tired.
Now, you two bloody listen to me, all right? One fine day, the seaboys come
Yep.
running into the regiment. No fucking civilians! Yeah, I have to kill you now.
Christ. I better not let anyone see me out of uniform.
Yeah, probably shouldn't. Maybe I'll beat people with my shovel. But I don't want it to come to that. Banger is now available in your journal.
Do you ever wonder why the Germans didn't take their tanks with them when they left?
I've made a map. There's a hole in the fence, inside the dump. You just have to get in here, get the key, and cut the power. Then, sneak out into the darkness while I rob them blind. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
How do I cut the power?
The General keeps the keys in his desk.
You want me to break into the General's office?
Any way you can scotch the power is fine by me, lad. I'll meet you back at the train station.
What if they spot me?
I'd run. They don't have a lot of ammunition, but they're terribly handy with their bayonets.
That's your plan B? Run?
Well, you could ask them for some of their famous hot buttered crumpets, but I wouldn't recommend it. They can't run very fast. They're all old farts, like me.
Okay. Alright. Look at all those tanks. Sadly, I used to go and stare at them, wonder if they were fun to drive. She wanted to be a rocket ship pilot, but I think a tank would have made her reasonably happy. The grown-ups tried very hard never to be somewhere they could see the tanks or the military camps, and it being out of the rubble, it wasn't too hard for them. I wonder why the Germans left them behind. I mean, once they had the kids, didn't they need the tanks because the Soviets were smashing them to pieces in the east? They were a real chance. Okay, so basically, let's go.
All right, Ollie. Let's see that map you made.
Let's go. Now that I have my lock picks.
Ollie said there was a hole in the fence in the dump. That sounds much safer than walking in by the front gate.
Perfect. There we go. That's why I needed a lock pick. Beep.
I like marching.
Berries? They grow all over the Garden District, don't they?
Yep.
I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub.
Trout bastard! 10 o'clock!
Please don't struggle. What have we come to?
Okay, I do want my rifle.
All right, here goes.
Ooh.
Papier-mâché. We took all the kids to the train station. We sent them off to Germany because of papier-mâché.
Fake train. Fake tanks. Oh god. Break into Bing's office.
Attention all personnel. Any soldier interested in planning next year's Victory Garden should talk to Corporal Elstree at mess.
Oh, Ollie said the key was in General Bing's office.
We beat you once, we'll beat you again. Go back to Germany, you boy.
Attention all personnel. Some of the
do this my way then. Weaponry.
Somewhere you're not used to. Please make sure it's actually over. For reasons I shouldn't have to explain.
Ooh, that one killed me. Excessive enthusiasm blood donating. Ooh, that had to be painful. Well, let's try this again. So I just gotta avoid those dumbasses. Alright, so. I just gotta avoid the lights.
I did get one of them at Ramsgate. I think someone pinched him.
Attention all personnel. The cook has lost his
Sergeant
wedding
says,
ring.
I didn't
If
see you
you
at
find
camouflage
it in your
training,
food,
so I
please
said-
return it to the kitchen. Thanks.
Guys, shut up. What's that? Okay, these plants can keep me hidden.
My eyesight isn't that bad.
It's not my turn.
Attention all personnel.
Day
Some
for
of
it,
the
sir.
trees are in the process of being moved from the
Very
old
good, sir.
home to brand new home. If you see other trains somewhere you're not used to, please make sure it's actually over home. For reasons I shouldn't have to explain.
What if they never come back? Righto, sir. Day, sir.
Attention all personnel. There is an intruder. All personnel reporting on duty. Station not observed.
Ollie said the key was in General Bing's office. There's something behind this bookcase, isn't there? I feel positive there's something that could open this.
Hmm. Ah! Note chord Nort, what a jolly tune. Aha!
Piano music, eh?
So
Maybe I should have a read and play it. Well, all right, clever clogs. A hatch. If it leads underground like the others, I can use it to get out of here once I'm done.
Ah, so that's what I need to do when I'm about to sabotage the generator. So now I gotta go sabotage the generator. Oh, son of a bitch.
Attention all personnel.
this way now, guys. Okay. Ooh.
Just relax.
Attention all
Don't question it.
personnel. The Merry Band players are looking for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined, please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
We're under attack! Found you! Grenade!
Attention! One or more infiltrators have been spotted inside the camp. If you don't recognize a soldier, grab and hold him until his sergeant can vouch for him. If he runs, kill him.
All right. All right. Here goes. Oh, for fuck's sake, Ollie. He knew it was alarmed, didn't he? I bet he bloody knew. How do I get out of here? I'm not going to be able to jump over the fence from this side. I've got to get back to the general secret hatch. That's my way out.
Run like hell. Come on. Oh!
Papier-mâché tanks. Newspaper and fucking glue.
Ooh.
Right. Now, if I can make it back to Ollie alive, he'll help me get out of town. Assuming that wasn't another lie. That won't be an awful conversation at all, will it?
It started! It's finally started!
Bye, guys.
Attention all personnel. There is an incident.
Ooh, we're just gonna go. All right, we're out. Be a good idea to check out those bandages and stay hidden from those boys.
Save a bit for the next minute.
Shut up, Arthur.
Before we begin, please listen to a personal message for our prudent friend. The fox is in the henhouse. The fox is in the henhouse.
Who's our prudent friend?
Me.
We'll laugh about this later. I could probably come in the way I got out, in the back of the station.
Young Artie! Come on up!
Meet Ollie up at his tower. Oh, little elevator. I was gonna have this prepared if he attacks me. Come on. better not attack me, Ollie. I don't need any of your bullshit!
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know. Sometimes I think they want the Germans to come back.
Did you know the power switch was
It's
alarmed?
a shame of it, you see. They want another go.
You bloody knew!
How would I have known that? For fuck's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I go back a ways.
The tanks were hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
It's tank armor. The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché. We could have fought them if they didn't really have tanks.
No.
I wouldn't have given them
The
Percy
tanks
and
were
the
fake.
others.
Listen up.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train. Oh my God. I lied my way off that train. I wasn't too old to go.
You don't forget a thing like that.
Didn't you hear me? I convinced the Germans they had my birthday wrong. If it was only me, I'd just take my happy pills and sleep through the end of the world. But I promised. I promised Percy I'd keep him safe while we were in Germany. You promised to help me get to the bridge.
The one in the parade on Apple Home? How would you even get to it? You can't even go to Maidenholm. They shut that bridge down last week. No. You're right. You're always right. Ever seen one of these?
What does it do?
Haven't the foggiest. But supposing you took this to the bridge to Maidenholm, and supposing you told the bobbies you were there to fix the bridge works, it might enhance your credibility.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
And Appleholm has the only bridge out of Wellington Wells. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I'd rather doubt that. Adieu, Artie. Good luck.
Papier-mâché and plywood tank. Christ, we never rose up because of fake tanks. We gave the kids because of fucking fake tanks. Ollie says he didn't know the tanks were fake, but how could he not? Who else knew, aside from the ridiculous home army lads in their antique battle dresses? We could have fought the germs if the tanks were fake. Alright, it would have been much pointless and stupid that they'd shot us all dead, but it would have never felt so much better than doing it. Well, I did do something, didn't I? I remember the truth that while I was talking to Ollie, I wasn't too old to get on that train. I lied to the Germans that I was too old, and I convinced them. Question: how did you lie to yourself about your own birthday? Because that way it wasn't your fault. Did that constable really believe my little invention about my birth certificate, or did he decide it wasn't his duty to smoke out a lying kid? Why didn't I just go? I'm going to drive myself mad. Now I'm going to find Percy and make this right. The part is true. Absolutely true. I said I can bluff my way past the bobbies at the bridge in Maidenholm. All I need is this crazy device. It sounds quite quiet, but a bit clever than trying to sneak past a large trained men with trenches or fighting them. And from there, on to Appleholm and the Britannia Bridge. Quest: Lost in Transit. Quest complete. Band of Brothers. Oh, it's a bit of a fall. Only way down is by the elevator. So the tanks were fakes. Yeah, I need to fix up my health. There we go, everything's good. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Okay.
Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. I'm getting old.
How? Ow. Oh, I think I need to use that machine. Machine? Okay, that's my quest item.
Lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again. You'll have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Hell, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
You don't really want anyone back from the Garden District, do you?
Hell, my wastrel friend. No one goes off their joy can actually take joy. I mean, would you? Everybody feels better if that door stays broken. You, us, everybody.
Well, Constable Wright, I suppose now I can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me. You're not some sort of undercover bridge inspector?
Yep.
This device detects structural irregularities using shortwave radar. But I don't think it will show me the real problem. Will it, Constable Wright?
Look, sir, you can fix that door, but them wastrels still ain't gonna take their joy. It makes them see eyes everywhere.
Ooh.
That's not for you to decide, is it?
No, sir. The maintenance hatch is that way, sir. I'd be grateful if you forgot this conversation ever happened.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
Oh, bugger. If I really was from Central, I'd have the card, wouldn't I? There is another way, though, isn't there?
Please take a number and sit down.
There's nobody else here.
Please take a number and sit down.
Okay. Take a number and sit down.
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
Kappa-da.
Number
Aha.
2. Now serving number 2.
That's me.
Welcome to the Rehabilitation Centre.
Actually, I'm just a sort of undercover bridge inspector from Central. See this device? It detects structural...
Then you should have no trouble passing the test, should you? Please head through the door there and begin your rehabilitation.
Oh dear. I don't like this.
Please deposit your personal belongings into this box,
Oh.
retaining only your clothes. Please continue to the decontamination room.
I lost everything.
Please discard your clothes. Don't worry, you will be provided with new, proper clothes after decontamination.
No.
Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes. Wine glass still and wine. God to make thee mighty, make thee mighty yet. God to make thee mighty see.
What are you singing?
Paint my silhouette.
Okay, thank you.
Congratulations, you have been decontaminated. Please proceed to the next room and obtain fresh, new, proper, clean clothes.
Ooh.
I hope she's not watching and judging.
Don't you look wonderful?
Do I have them on? Okay, I have my fresh, new, clean clothes. Ah, I can buy more stuff. Yeah, I want to buy that, and I want to put some points into my health. Let's see. Do I have any more points to put anything to it? Nope. Okay.
Please proceed to the next room. In case there is any residual odor of the garden district on you, please enjoy this refreshing scent of country flowers.
Is that licorice? Why licorice?
Get ready for the most important moment in your rehabilitation.
Oh!
Please take your favorite flavor of joy. Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry.
I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir.
Oh! Oh, okay.
Oh, damn it. They were serious about taking my joy, weren't they?
Oh, bastard. Joy makes you happy, but take care not to take too much. The joy meter will help you track your joy experimentation. If joy meter fills, you will overdose and suffer penalties to combat. Okay.
When life annoys, pop a joy.
Please head into the theater and take a seat.
Uncle Jack!
Excellent. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
Etiquette in a minute.
And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Hamlin Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it. Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Huh? Clothes make the man, eh? Indeed, naked people have almost no influence at all in society. And don't dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel. Now, what should you do if people are staring at you? Maybe they're asking you if you remember to take your joy. Who cares? Just pop another, and they'll congratulate you and go on about their day.
Oh dear.
And if things seem to be getting a bit hectic, remember, you can always sit on a bench, relax and open the Hamlin au Courant. Take a load off. No one will bother you when you're sitting on a bench. Unless you've made them very angry. Well, or, I don't know, watch Jack Worthing on television. I hear he's very good. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in tomorrow for another Etiquette Minute with Jack Worthing. That's me.
Isn't Uncle Jack wonderful?
Yes.
Now, please proceed to the 3rd floor, where you will be tested on what you've just relearned.
Hello?
Just a friendly reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise. Proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them, and we shan't have disagreements.
Alright. Oh no. Oh no!
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village
Alright, got
and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
Oh, for heaven's sake, they can't be serious.
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each.
All right.
All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington, Wales.
All right.
Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
Lionel Cashier. Glad he's still around.
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like I do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Hey. Come on, I'm gonna be late for my appointments.
Yes, that's right. It never hurts to say hello to people.
I just gotta pull the powder out.
Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer.
Ooh.
Mrs. Browning, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy, B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake, and why not pop a joy?
Yep.
C. Why does everything have eyes?
Put on some clothes and Papa Joy.
That's right, player 1. Just popping a joy is not always enough. We do have standards, you know. Player 2, I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Jack Constable. Constable, your question?
Right. Well, here's my interrogative. If I see you running, jumping about, or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face.
Yep.
B. Run and jump and play myself.
Nope.
C. Oh God, the eyes.
Stop.
Player 1, that's exactly right. If you need to get somewhere, don't lurk about like a rotten downer, or run like you're fleeing the scene, or jump about. No need to be in a hurry in Hamlin Village. Player 2, do try to pay attention. We want you to succeed. Mrs. Sackville, your question please.
If you want to make friends with me, should you A. Give me flowers,
Yep.
B. Talk about old times, C. Stop staring at me, why is everything staring?
Hey. Oh, I listened. I listened to her. I listened to the video.
Excellent. Yes, do give the ladies a lovely bouquet. They do so love flowers. Oh dear, it looks like the eyes have you both, as they say. How disappointing. Remember, doctors are here to help you. If you've forgotten your joy, doctors will smell it right away. And they'll give you a quick injection to make your day a lovely one. Dr. Byron, what is your question?
What happens when you take too much joy?
Overdose.
A. You can't find your own house. B. Who cares? C. Please God, make them stop staring.
Can't find my house?
I'm afraid that was a bit of a trick question. It's true, you can't find your house when you overdose on joy. But we want you to see the broader truth, which is, who cares?
Ah.
Oh, player 2, today is just not your day, is it? But you can always come back for a 7th try. And that concludes this episode of Oh Behave. I hope you made it to the village. If you didn't, remember, we're always happy to give you another shot if you're willing to behave like a decent citizen. Of course we are. Here in Hamlin Village, we're always happy.
Yay!
Well, that's a relief.
Welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
What the hell? I passed the test. Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not going to do this again. How do I get out of here?
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells.
Need a Jimmy bar.
Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son?
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like I do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Yeah, that's right. It's never hard to say hello.
May I express my delight that you passed the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir. Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. May I recommend you sojourn here until morning, sir? They have recently instituted a curfew in Wellington Wells.
Okay.
Mustn't be out at night. Just wait until the dawn spreads her rosy fingers and then head on into the village.
Alright. I can sleep till. I'll sleep for an hour. About an hour.
It's been a hard day's night, that was.
Isn't this wonderful? Oh, I can't. Welcome back to civilization. What came through?
Oh.
So from here, I've got to get to St. George's home and then into the parade. Except that I need a letter of transit to get into the parade, like the one I left on my desk in the parade. How do I get a new one? Wait, the old government printing office was on Maidenholm. Maybe I can break in and steal some blanks.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Woo! Don't fight. Woo! Ah, there we go.
I could take these all the time and I wouldn't have any worries.
I'm off. I'm on Joy.
Poor thing. What's she on about? Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. I wonder if there's a way in the back.
Oh yeah, I'm dead. Oh, yep, okay, now I'm dead. Awesome. That's what I wanted. I need to get into the old printing press. Arthur Hastings of Somerset Apple Home has gone on a holiday to recuperate from unfortunate blow to the head. Awesome. Now entering Madden Home. I think I need to rest at least till morning.
Well, that feels entirely too good.
Drop that right now.
Is there a way I can go sleep? Go stand up?
Poor thing. What's she on about? Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. I wonder if there's a way in the back. Pace yourself, Arthur. I can't keep doing this. Well, it doesn't kill you.
Eh.
No damage here. Say goodnight.
I need to at least get into that old government printing office. I don't care. I need to get to the printing office. Now entering Maiden Homes.
Just resting my feet.
Come on out of there. Bloody well hear you know.
Poor thing. What's she on about?
Awesome.
Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. I wonder if there's a way in the back.
There we go.
You know what? Never mind. Next week? Arthur? Arthur Hastings!
Lovely day for it.
Don't you lovely day for it me, you idiot. It's me! Sally! Oh, I knew it was you. I mean, the glasses, the hair, the really adorable jacket. Don't ask me how. You're not that awkward little boy anymore, are you? But the way you walk, it's like the mask isn't even there. I just knew. There's Arthur.
Sally? You look fantastic.
This ancient thing. I've had it 2 weeks. I'm out of my mind with boredom.
Green and white checked. Your dress, the last time I saw you. Running out the door.
Oh, that horrible gingham dress. Oh, God, that takes you back. You're off your joy.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, ye of little fucking faith. I'm not going to turn you in. Whatever possessed you to go off your joy?
Percy.
Oh, God.
I saw a picture of him. I promised I'd look after him in Germany. I have to go and find him.
How are you going to get out? Do you even have a letter of transit?
Absolutely. On my desk, in the city.
Good Christ. Just tell the policeman that. I'm sure they'll wave you right on through.
Yeah, haven't figured that bit out yet.
I'm very close with General Bing.
Of course you are.
No.
You always did have a knack for making helpful new friends.
I mean, I could go see him and ask him to give you a letter of transit.
Don't put the General out on my account. I'm sure you've only so many favours you can ask of him.
My God. You still hate me, don't you?
Yeah, well, I've only been wondering for the past 14 years.
We were 16!
How could you?
Oh.
Because I liked him? Because he had that adorable beard? I don't know. There isn't a reason for everything. You're the last bloody person who should be off his joy.
I can't believe you are.
Believe me. Take enough stuff. Look. Some downer broke into my lab last week. Literally tore the bars off the windows, and the ridiculous thing is I forgot to lock the front door. Point is, it's a horrible, terrible world out there. I just don't see you smashing your way into the city without a great deal of help.
Oh no, not me.
I'm living on the King's Road right now.
Of course you are.
I couldn't exactly have stayed there, could I? Like nothing happened.
Look, I'm sorry. This isn't what I meant to... Maybe we could help each other. Maybe I could come by when I'm feeling... better?
Ooh.
Brilliant. You arse. How about going to the King's Road, knocking on her door and apologising grievously? And asking nicely for a letter of transit. She knows General Bing.
No!
Damn it, lads, she's scarpered. Oh, but what have we here? A friend of Miss Boyle's, innit? Funny, you don't seem all high and mighty. Perhaps we can express our feelings about Miss Boyle to her friend.
Look, they got blood on their hands.
Now, what's all the scuffle? You've been having an altercation in the alley?
Nothing you need to worry about, Constable. I'll, just be on my way.
And where is it you're on your way to? Precisely.
Just off to see an old friend on St. George.
Oh, well, no need to be in such a hurry. The bridge to St. George is, under renovation.
God damn it.
Oh. For how long?
I hesitate to prognosticate, sir. Dr. Faraday's the only one who knows how to fix the ridiculous contraptions on them bridges. Word has been sent, but we've not had the courtesy of a reply.
Why don't you, I don't know, go to Dr. Faraday's house?
Because Dr. F has removed to a secret location, the, location which headquarters keeps, secret.
Right. I'll ask your headquarters then.
You some kind of troublemaker. Stay out of city business.
I suppose if I want to go and make up with Sally, I need to get Dr. Faraday to come fix his bridge. So I need to visit police headquarters and find out where he's gone. Not risky at all. It's always a little extra complicated with Sally, isn't it? Jesus. Oh my God.
Go this way.
You will take your joy immediately.
Uh-oh, set up a bitch. Ah, there's my joy. Okay, gotta go take my joy. Ooh. Perfect.
Happiness is a choice.
Aww. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna leave this episode of We Happy Few here. We got... Oh, no. Come on.
Oi.
Why can I not save? Ah! But alright, guys. We'll pick up where we left off in the next episode. I'll leave my tweets, twerks, and everything down below. I think you guys had very much fun. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!